a leader. She and her colleagues are really keen to develop open relationships with governors. In fact, at every meeting she provides school data, performance management information, staffing news, financial analysis, a number of written reports about curriculum initiatives and policy updates. Very thorough. Information is provided well ahead of time, but not always, meaning not every governor is able to attend meetings fully prepared. Sarah, a governor, is grateful for the leadership team's proactivity and willingness to be transparent. But to be honest, it was information overload. It was tough to articulate the impact they were having at a strategic level. So the head teacher and clerk are invited to an informal planning meeting to figure out an agreed and manageable timetable for each term, discussing important issues including agenda items, standing orders, details of what information governors required, when they would receive it, and finally, who'd be responsible for presenting information to the governors. Now Sarah feels much better. She knows what her key priorities are at every meeting, which milestones need to be monitored, what level of resources are required to make it all happen, and what decisions are needed to support pupil outcomes. One day after coming home from a MAT Governors networking group, Kathy, the chair of the board, realises even though the board are already quite a well-oiled machine, they could be even better. Board meetings always ran smoothly and effectively. School information was analysed and decisions were taken which enabled leaders to be confident in taking initiatives forward. But, she thinks to herself, only a small number of Atlas governors actually understand the finances. Furthermore, the Trust was experiencing a slowly increasing level of staff leaving. She had learned that other multi-academy trusts were helping each other informally, especially with governor visits, governor training, teacher moderation and sharing results. They were commissioning external advisors to audit key areas of their schools and were using this to refocus governor visits. So she encourages members of the Trust and local governing bodies to improve their networks and reach out. Success. Atlas is soon included in local collaborations, but that's not all. Finance training pays off too, as financial challenge and accountability, strategic forward planning and risk management begin to be evidenced in meeting minutes. They develop a stronger understanding of local and national developments in education too, specifically those that might impact on their MAT. More robust plans are put in place, helping to ensure a secure future. And by working with all schools in the MAT to improve staff development, they motivate teachers and reduce the number of staff leaving by linking strong performance with reward and developing a clear career pathway. Now, even the pupils feel more secure and engaged because they see it in their teachers. The Trust Board's confidence in understanding their schools and governing bodies is at an all-time high. Determined to become one of the best schools around, the governors know they need to look outside themselves to learn something new. How could they benefit both their immediate stakeholders and other schools and pupils? They ask leaders to identify schools where pupils, staff and families could work together to develop specific stretching goals for students to achieve. They also form cross-governance committees to hold leaders to account and offer support and guidance. What are their goals? To link students with other schools and communities they'd not worked with before and take students out of their comfort zone. Because everyone had worked together creating these amazing targets, there was a real buzz around all schools, with a real commitment to achieve them. Governors and leaders work together to set key milestones and goals, and as leaders can only be deemed successful if all schools are successful, it leads to the exciting and proactive sharing of staff, advice and mentoring. Can you guess what happened next? The school becomes recognised as a great place to work. Staff are more engaged and able to see a long-term career path. Leaders even receive speculative applications from teachers when they aren't actually recruiting. Thanks to their hard work, the governors now know they are in a strong position to join local and national consultative groups, advising and influencing key decision makers on policy.